Hello everyone and welcome back to Learn to Love DIY. Today we're creating this Christmas burlap and silver wreath. If you haven't already, I would love it if you subscribe, and if you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. So to get started, you'll need one of the wreath shapes. I purchased mine at the Dollar Tree. You'll need some of the twine. I bought this one long ago at Walmart. I bought the Ashland roll of burlap at Michael's, and this one I already had on hand that I purchased at Walmart. But when I went back to purchase the second roll at Walmart, they didn't have the same color, so I had to improvise and try to find it elsewhere. I will be using the pipe cleaners in the silver that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. They come quite a bit at a pack. I think it's, I want to say over 25, maybe 50. I'm not quite sure. I don't quite remember what the pack had. But they come plenty a pack for $1. And then all you're going to do is go ahead and bunch up the end of your burlap roll and go ahead and secure it onto the wreath. And then once you go ahead and do that, I just go ahead and just roll the remaining of that pipe cleaner. And then you're going to go ahead and decide which end you're going to want to start off with, either, you know, on the outskirt or on the inside. And then from there, start gathering your bunches of the burlap that you're inserting into the different sections. And then once you have the 3, then you're going to go ahead and start over again until you completely fill to your satisfaction that particular section. And once you move on to the next section, it's fairly easy. You're going to basically do the same. You don't have to cut the material whatsoever. And just to let you guys know, I did end up using about 1.5 rolls, and that's why I started off with 2 rolls, just because I didn't know if one was going to be enough, and because I wanted to make sure that it was nice and full. So I sped up the rest of this video for you guys to take a look at, but if you have any questions about, you know, my process or any of the items that I use, please go ahead and leave them in the section or the comment section below, and I'd be happy to answer those. And here all I am doing is fluffing up that burlap and trying to make sure that I fix anything or any loop that I might have missed, as you can see. And so I'm just doing that and then figuring out whether or not that's going to be enough for me, or if I want to go ahead and insert more. And then as you see here, all I had to do is basically do the same thing I did for that first section until I completely finished it, and then I used the pipe cleaner to go ahead and tie the end. And then as you see here, I've already done the portion where my wreath will hang at with the jute twine, and all I'm doing is kind of just fixing it up, making sure there's nothing, you know, coming apart from the back. And then once I finish with this, I will be turning it around and it will be time for me to decorate it. For this next portion of the video, you'll be needing those pipe cleaners again. However, this time I'm not going to be cutting it, and I will be using it to adorn the wreath. I also have some bells and the color silver because I'm going to be doing it completely silver. And then I have 2 types of ribbon that I purchased at Costco, as well as these beautiful ornaments with glitter and silver that I got at the Dollar Tree. And so I did kind of play with the design of how I wanted the ornaments to be on the wreath, and I ended up with 2 of the large and 2 of the smaller ones. I was originally going to do just 3, but it didn't seem to look as nice as it did when I had the 4. So you'll be seeing that, how I went ahead and assembled them. And I did end up using most of them since I did 3 different bunches, and then I had plenty of the small ones left over in case I, you know, ever decided to make another one. now that I have my 3 bunches, I'm going to go ahead and start measuring out my ribbon. And I kind of just measured the length of the wreath there that I wanted to go ahead and fill up. And then I just started cutting off the different pieces. And I did kind of do like a dry fit before I assembled everything to make sure that that's the way that I wanted it. And then I started off with the 2 to kind of see if that was how many I wanted. And then I went ahead and cut some more strips. I ended up making bunches of, 2 of the glittery ribbon and 2 of the snowflake ribbon. And I thought that was the adequate amount of ribbon for the background of the ornaments. So as you can see here, all I am doing is joining the ribbon pieces, making the little bunches, and then all I'm going to do is go ahead and wrap the ornaments with the pipe cleaner around the ribbon. To assemble it, I'm just going to twist the back, and then that will be secured onto the ribbon. And then I'm not cutting the ends of that pipe cleaner because that's what I will be using to go ahead and assemble it onto the wreath. So to go ahead and finish off the wreath, I went ahead and, as you see here, build a bow out of the ribbon. I layered the snowflake with the silver ribbon, and I did 6 loops for each ribbon, and then I went ahead and did the 3 bells on the pipe cleaner, and I finished it off by making little cute tails, and then I secured it onto the wreath. So here is my completed wreath hanging off my front door. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you haven't already, I would love it if you subscribe. And if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. I thank you very much for watching, and you guys have a great day.